Hey everyone, John Hartley, and I'm here with today's mail. Today's Friday. I thought I'd bring out an interesting knife to open up with today. This is a Cattaraugus 225Q World War II knife. A little bit of research I did on it. It was sometimes called a quartermaster's knife, and I can't find any evidence that it was an issued knife, though there are a lot of pictures of soldiers wearing them. But this belonged to my grandfather. He was in the South Pacific in World War II. He was not a soldier. That's my grandfather. He was a Red Cross officer, and first stationed out of the Philippines, and then as the battles ran through the South Pacific, the unit he ran would follow the battles, and they would set up comfort stations for the soldiers once the islands were clear. And this is his canteen. You can see it says Dan Hartley, American Red Cross, 1945. Some of it's hard to see, but what he did in his I found all this in his World War II chest. What he did was, everywhere he went, he would take either a nail or some other sharp object, and there's even a little hammer in his World War II chest, which I assumed he made. These are all little nail marks. He lists all of the islands that he went to following the battle. Leyte, Samar, excuse me if I'm not pronouncing these right, Luzon, Cebu, Pene, Mindoro, Palau, Peleliu, New Guinea, Biak, Matori, and down at the bottom, Japan, September 1945, which is where he finished World War II in occupied Japan. This picture was taken in Yokota Army Air Base, which is now an Air Force base near Tokyo, in November of 45, which is shortly before he came home. So, a little bit of history for this old knife. And I haven't done any refinishing to it yet. There's no rust on it, it's just discoloration. The leather stacked handle is in pretty good shape. It's got some issues here, but there's nothing unraveling. So I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it in this condition. But I don't know if you can see it there, Cattaraugus 225Q. But enough of that. Let's see if this old knife is sharp enough to get through this modern packaging. Well, it made it. I don't know how sharp it was, but all right, let's see here. You can tell where I bought it. A little over a week ago, Salivate Metal put up a video stating that Provident Metals was having a sale. So I had not yet bought my monthly allotment of Eagles. And so I went right on there and typed in the code that Sal let us know about. And I got I buy usually, unless I find a better deal, I usually buy two eagles per month. Part of my 12-ounce allotment of silver. You'll see the other 10 ounces in a couple of weeks when I just look around each month and try to find a good deal. But get the invoice out of the way. And a free magnet. Lovely. All right. 2017 Silver Eagle. As usually. Looks good. Another nice eagle. And that's that. This is, I do one tube a year. I order 2 coins per month. That leaves me 2 months if I've got other projects that are more expensive that I can skip. And towards the end of the year, I will have filled a tube. And see, everything's got to be just right, so you put it face up. That's number 19. And number 20 of the 2017 tube, which I can now say is complete. So we'll add it to the stack, and while I was doing this, I decided, well, I'll just pull out what represents the years I've been buying silver. Like I said, 1 tube per year. 2017, these were all 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013, and the first year I did it, I just looked around, mostly eBay, once a week or so, and looked for the best deals I could find, typing in Eagle and put lowest price first. And I think you can see it there. The one down towards the bottom is toned heavily. And I wasn't worried about it because I was buying them cheap. And some of them came in with scratches and fingerprints and misuse, and that's why they cost less. So this is a mixture of any dates. The first year I did that. The top coin on there, you probably can't see it, but I believe that is a 1987. The thing about Eagles tubes, they don't come out perfectly easily. But see, that's the one that was toned. And it's not ugly toning. It's gold to brown. But after I did that first year, I decided it's a 2004. See, here's one that's a 1998, and if you look over here, it's scratched pretty good. And there were a lot of them like that first year. So after that first year, I decided to just buy brand new Eagles, and most of the time got them from places like Modern Coin Mart. Did I say Corn Mart? Anyway, but I do 1 tube a year, and that ends up this year. So December I can buy my nieces a Christmas present instead of buying Eagles. And that's all for today. So until next time, I got got a coin coming in for one of the albums that I'm working on right now, and it just left Cleveland, Ohio, according to the tracking. So that might be the subject of the next video. You'll find out more then. Until then, I am 1042.